So a few people had asked me to share what I find when I start taking this Vevor apart. So I just got home. I figured I'd just kind of initially start breaking into it just to kind of see if there's anything obvious right off the top. Well, one, I took the plug out, and you can definitely see she was running hotter than Hades. So I got the carburetor loose. It's got these two long bolts to go through them. They weren't very snug. I mean, like they were like, I put the Allen wrench on them and just went like this with my fingers. And that came off. So I did notice too, I haven't pulled the carb off yet. But you can see the debris. Whoops, hit my finger out of the way. See the debris inside the carburetor intake. So you see the dust all around it. I don't think that was sealed up right. And I think it was sucking sawdust down in it. So there's another thing too. Let's see if we can show it. I'll try to put the light on it. See if you can see in there. Let's see if I can get the light just right. You get this to focus. Let's see if I can do it. There's basically a hole through the top of the piston, of course. It got so hot. You can see the spark plug. So this is an initial breakdown, just started. So the piston has a hole in it. I was able to get it to move a little bit. Won't come all the way up. I believe part of that debris right there is part of the cylinder or the piston. See if we can get that out of there. And it looks like a little bit of metal. Let's try this. Where's my metal? My magnet. Let's see if that, I'm trying to hold the camera to do this. If it's aluminum, it's not going to do anything. No, but I believe that's part of the piston. It's in there. So I also noticed the bottom threads in here are missing. Like it's been busted off. There's a huge section. If I get this to focus. Focus. If you look in the bottom, see the threads that are broke on it that are missing in the head. So I'm wondering if somebody didn't tighten this up and that wasn't cracked or broke from day one, and there wasn't pieces of that in there, and he pretty much just kept digesting it until it blew up. So I don't know, but this is just the beginning of tearing it apart. Hopefully I can get the jug off, since now I can get the piston to move a little bit, so I should be able to do that. So one quick last note, the boot looks fine. Everything looks fine as far as that goes. It's actually a pretty good setup, the way they have all this locked in there. Now you can see that was leaking a little bit down there. This was what was actually between there, which I don't know if that really did much, but it was there. So no boot crack. Carburetor looked at was leaking a little bit around it, and some of those pieces in there are metal. I took a few pieces out right there. And another note here, this is the fuel line from the tank. This is the crank vent line here. And everything looks okay. It goes right into the crank right there. So I'm working on getting the jug off. So I will, okay, I got the exhaust off. It wasn't very tight. It was basically finger tight. It's got what's nice too, I mean, I'm liking some of the designs of this saw. It seems to be very well built compared to some of the other ones. I'm surprised it failed, being I've really abused the other ones, kind of on purpose. That's why I test them out. But this is definitely built very stout compared to some of the other ones. So I got the head jug loose, and it's kind of moving in there. I don't know if it's going to come all the way off or not. It's pretty tore up, so it's pretty obvious that it got really hot. So let's see. What can I stick down in there? You can see all the metal and debris. I'm afraid it's going to get stuck. Being at the head. Oh yeah, there's metal everywhere. Let's see if I can get under one of these fins. Might not be a... we're getting it. Uh-oh. I might have got it. Oh yeah. That little baby got hot. You can see where pieces were hitting the top. Hopefully you can see in there. There was pieces of metal bouncing around in there. Now I don't know if that originally happened because that blew, or if, I don't know if you can see it from here, the bottom, the threads are busted out where the spark plug goes in. There's like pieces missing in there. So I'm wondering if, because it was kind of acted up when I first got it. It started running good, and then it just started acting up when it got hot. So, I mean, it didn't take long. And sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. I ran it for like a whole tank without any issue. And then all of a sudden, this issue. So, I'm just wondering if it wasn't eating piston parts. Because the rings, I mean, they're intact. The ring, wait a minute. No, it's got 2 rings. It ain't got 2 rings on that side no more. Pretty much melted those rings, but it is a 2-ring piston, which is actually good, because you don't see that in a lot of these. So it actually has 2 rings, so that is quality for sure. That you can, oh, it heat melted. I was like, why isn't that coming off? That's why it wouldn't cycle all the way. It had this one piece of metal right here pretty much welded into it. But the wrist pin feels good and all that. So it's got a lot of metal in there. I don't know. If I can find a jug for it and a piston real cheap and clean that out, it might be worth doing something with. I think I can. I think I can find some parts for it. And we'll see if we can make it live again. I was kind of messing with it here off camera. Just checking some of the bearings out and stuff like that on it. Something else a little bit odd that I noticed. It's a clearance issue, and I'll show you here in just a second. That it shouldn't have been doing, but it looks like it has, and it may have also been part of the problem. So let me switch it around here. So when this piston is hard to do with one hand, when it gets right down here at the very bottom of the stroke, it's actually, let me put you back up on the hanger here. Switch you around, hold on a second. So what I noticed was, when I'm turning it over, there's an awful lot of debris. Like, for what little use I use this thing, when it comes all the way down, like right in here, it's hitting. Like, I'm holding up on the piston a little bit, but there's a clearance issue. It's hitting the lobes on the crank just ever so slightly, like right there. And the bearing itself feels fine. I mean, it's just as smooth as can be. But right in there, and I'll show you in just a second, right there, it's hitting the lobes. So where's those lobes, right? It's going to be hard to show because when it's all the way down, but you got your 2 balancers right there, and it's scarred. Like right here, it's really tore up. Like it's worn inside there. Okay? But that bearing, there's no play in that bearing. It's this little side-to-side movement, but actually there's a lot of side. It's way more side-to-side than I thought it would be. But the bearing appears to be okay. But you can see where it was hitting. It was hitting here, and then on the other, it's hard to see. Let me see if I can get it up into the camera. Those 2 right there. See that? Your balancers. It was hitting at bottom dead center, like right there. It's rubbing. I'm just thinking this saw had some other issues just from day one. And I haven't checked the crank bolts. Let me tighten this one right here. Can you see what I'm doing? See how tight it is. See, look at that. It wasn't even tight. So that's what I was worried about. Like somebody else had mentioned, that one was a little tight. That possibly the gasket here was gone. It's got a lot of weird plastic pieces here and there too. Like that didn't come from the engine. There's just all kinds of weirdness here going on. So I think this saw just was a fluke. I mean, 'cause it seems like a lot of people like them, but there is a lot of questionable comments on Reddit too about these saws, and they pretty much follow in the same course of issues that I had with this one. I hadn't seen anybody tear it down yet or talk about it, but you know, I think it was doomed to fail. I could definitely see chips out from the spark plug threads, but you know, it's hard to say what happened first. You know, that could have happened from the pieces bouncing around in there. It definitely busted a hole through it, and that hole was busted this way. As you can see the edges, and you can see how it's tapered. It's tapered so it busted this way. So the hole got busted this way, which is really strange. With that sealed up, and like I said, the piston on this side, it's hard to get it up there with you guys to see it. Pretty much cooked that piston on that side, see? So, I don't know. I'll see if there's a reasonable head for it and a piston kit. Get a new crank bearing, new wrist pin, clean it out really good. I mean, it seems like the main bearings are all right. As long as it's cheap, I don't mind fixing it. And maybe do a little port work to the new head. Have a little fun with it. See what we can make it into. Just for the hell of it. Why not, right? We like having fun with these saws. It's free to me now. They gave me my money back. So, and I'm actually missing these 2 bolts. If I don't want to rebuild it, I need these 2 bolts for my Echo 310. I ordered them from a company, and it's been 2 weeks and I haven't got them. And I think these are the same ones that I need. So I'll use those for at least that, possibly. Here I thought I was just going to start taking it apart a little bit, but my ADHD didn't let me just start and not finish. So I did get the piston off, and let's take a look at that. Yeah, there's a little bit of scarring. Not a whole lot. I mean, not enough. Here's the wrist pin. So you can see some lines in it. Now basically, this saw has got to be rebuilt. There's your fried piston. Anybody want a fried piston? But I mean, really, I got to give them props. It's a double ring piston. Here's the needle roller bearing. It's a rod piston ring, piston pin. It's shot. It's all full of metal. Like I said, this one goes back and forth pretty good. It goes up and down pretty good. But you can see the aluminum. I mean, I could get that cleaned out, pull it all apart, and flush it out. I just don't know if it's worth messing with. But it's got, this handle may match another saw. This may match another saw. Fuel caps, switch. I don't know. Maybe somebody else has one of these and they need some parts. You know, pull start here. You know, somebody can use. I guess it's worth hanging on to for parts. Put it in a box and put it up on the shelf somewhere. And then maybe one day I'll find a little kit for this or something. And we'll fix it. I'll reach out to Vevor and see what they say. Because I get a lot of stuff from Vevor. So they didn't hesitate to give me the money back. They were pretty cool about it. They appreciated my buying as many products as I do from them. So, you know, I try to be easy on them. Got a good carburetor. I don't know if it matches anything else. But, hey, maybe somebody locally has one of these and they need some parts. So there you go. It won't be worth nothing, I guess. It'll be worth something sitting in a box until I get tired of seeing it sit in a box.